Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is SDQ Trades. I actually created this channel in order to document my journey as a prop firm trader, I would say. I actually bought a 100K Hola Prime account, challenge account, a couple of weeks ago. I have exciting news, guys. I have finally succeeded in passing this 100K account. And I think my strategy is working because the goal of this whole thing, this whole challenge was to actually follow a repeatable strategy, a repeatable risk management system, and a repeatable technical analysis strategy or edge. And I think I have done really, really, really well in all these aspects. And I have been able to pass this challenge just shy of a month. I think I started this challenge on the 25th of May, and I took my first trade on the 27th of May, and I hit the profit target of 8% on the 23rd, I think, on the 23rd of June. It's not even up to a complete month that I started this challenge and I have passed. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited because this is proof. This is proof that what I'm doing is working. And I just need to continue doing what I did for this past few weeks that enabled me to pass the challenge and stick to this particular process and don't deviate. So I'm so excited because I have even gotten my phase two account login details, and I have taken my first trade on that phase two account. Although this first trade I took on the phase two account is still running, I haven't closed it yet. But yeah, I'm so excited and I feel very confident that I'm going to pass this phase two and then eventually get my funded account. So the goal of this whole challenge and everything is for me to um, be able to pass this 100K challenge and have that proof of concept that my strategy works, and then any payout I get from the funded account, I'll eventually pass. Any payout I get, I will use the payout to secure more challenge accounts, buy to 200K accounts and then more 100K accounts if I'm able to pass them and scale up my capital, because trading is all about getting higher capital instead of increasing your risks and then risks blowing your account. It is better for you to increase your capital and then keep your risks as minimal as possible. Yeah. So that's just the update for this week, and I'll be going through my journal and my charts to show you guys the trades I took to help me pass this account, and then talk through my strategy, what I look for before taking most of my trades, and then yeah, the ins and outs of my strategy. Just show you the trades I took and my wins and my losses, just the way I promised that I was gonna do at the beginning of this challenge. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. Please subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate all your supports. For those that have been following this journey, welcome back to this channel. And then let's just dive into my chats. Welcome to my screen. I must confess that uh, last week I wasn't able to show you guys my trades because I was traveling. and actually didn't update anything last week. So today, this week's or this video is going to be like a combination of both last week's trades and then this week's trades. Yeah, so we're going to start from this number 17. I guess that's on the June 9th was the first trade I took for last week. And then as you can see, almost all the trades I took for last week ended up being in a loss, to be honest. Like as you can see, I took a trade on Euro CHF, Euro JPY, another Euro CHF trade. I actually opened like two positions on this Euro CHF because I was like kind of feeling overconfident about the setup. Yeah, that's something, that's a lesson well learned. That's something I shouldn't repeat. And then I took a trade on GBP USD. There is a funny story about this trade on GU. To be honest, there is a funny story about it because I'm going to show you guys this trade. This trade was a sweet trade according to my setup, and on trading view the trade actually went to my TP, hit my TP, but on Hola Prime, because this particular GU trade rolled over from last week um, until this week. So when the market closed last week and then opened this week, there was this huge spread on the Hola Prime Match Trader platform. On TradingView, the price was nowhere close to my stop loss. Nowhere close to my stop loss. But surprisingly, the market gapped up, the spread widened, and it just took me out for a stop loss. And it's pissed me off so much. Because I believed in this trade, I entered again this GU. I entered again this week. I entered again and then held the trade for as a swing trader, I hold trades for more than 1 day. So market closed, and then when it decided to open again, it gapped up and took me out for the second time. In fact, let me just open this for you guys to see what happened. Yeah, so this is the trade on GU. Perfect. I entered this trade here, and then price gapped up on the platform Hola Prime uses. I'm using Match Trader, so it took me out. As you can see, look at the highest level price went to, nowhere close to my stop loss. But then it took me out for a stop loss. It took me out. So there is nothing you can do in this situation. You know, I entered again because I believed in this setup, and then it took me out for the second time. You know what? I was so angry and furious. I had to send an email to the Hola Prime team, support team. I sent them an email like telling them that this is not my fault. My fault. Like, why is this market doing this to me? Like on TradingView, my stop loss is still intact, and you know I have these funding pips accounts that I'm trying to bring. I've had the funded pip accounts for a while now, so I'm trying to like bring back these accounts from drawdown. So I took the same trade on that funding pips account, and then my stop loss was still intact. I wasn't taken out of this trade on my funding pips account. Why am I being taken out um, from this trade on my Hola Prime account? And then they replied my email telling me that it is due to market volatility, that there was news, blah blah blah, just different reason. I wasn't having it, and to be honest, like I didn't have the energy to continue to pursue it, so I just let it be. I let it slide. Yeah, so that was what happened. So if you look at my journal here, you would see that I have used a different color to highlight this GU trade. This purple color is just to let me know that um, this trade is supposed to be a win for me, to be honest. And as you can see, I've recorded that there was a spread and price gapped up. I followed my strategy, and I'm so happy. As you can see, every week I kind of like document my win rate for the week. The very first week I started this challenge, my win rate was like 17%. Then the second week, my win rate was like um, 33%. And then for this last week straight, my win rate was 0%. Although it's supposed to be more than this because of this GU trade, but it is what it is. I didn't get any win according to the whole Hola Prime stuff, and yeah, it is what it is. And then for this week, my win rate jumped to 75%. Yeah, so that was what happened. So you see my charts on GU, what happened on GU, and then let me open what happened, the loss I took on Euro CHF. Euro CHF, I took this setup. What happened? The same thing happened, to be honest. The same thing happened on this setup I took on Euro CHF. Actually, even on TradingView, price is so close to my stop loss. When market opened, it gapped up, and then take me off this particular trade. It took me out. And what did I do? I re-entered this week, but I'm going to show you. Before showing you that, let me show you what happened to on Euro GBP. I took a loss to last week on Euro GBP. This is the setup on Euro GBP. Price, actually this wasn't the fault of spread or anything. Actually, price went and took my stop loss out, but I was so sure of this trade. I know this is somewhat like some form of liquidity sweep, so I knew that okay, price might go and then take people's stop loss, because so many people must have placed their stop loss around this level. Price will go take out all their stop loss and then go towards the right direction. So what I did was, immediately price took out my stop loss, I re-entered when I saw this M pattern. This M pattern, you can see like an M pattern here. Immediately I saw this M pattern, I re-entered. Yeah, that was what happened on Euro JPY last week. So all the trades I took last week were losses. As you can see, I risked 0.7% per trade. You can see all the losses I took last week. Last week I lost about 2.8%. So the good thing is I recovered all my losses plus more this week. So for this week, I took 4 trades. I re-entered GBP USD, I re-entered Euro CHF, and I re-entered Euro JPY from last week. So let me just walk you through the trades I took this week, starting from Euro NZD. Beautiful Euro NZD trades. I got like 1 to 3 RR on this trade. Beautiful. Price went and smashed my TP on this trade. Nice 1 to 3 profits made on this trade, and I made 2.1% because I was risking 0.7%. Yeah, the trade on GBP USD, just like I showed you guys initially, I told you guys that I was stopped out again as a result of spread from Hola Prime trading platform. That was Match Trader, and this trade actually went to my TP. 1 to 3 risk to reward made on this trade on my funding pips challenge account. But Hola Prime said, it's not their fault. There is nothing I could do on that trade, so I let it slide. Then the re-entry I had on Euro JPY, I told you guys that I re-entered this trade on Euro JPY because I saw this M pattern telling me that price only went and took out my stop loss, but price was still gonna go straight to my TP. I took about 4.76% R on this particular trade. This trade really helped me towards passing this my phase one um, challenge. And the final trade that helped me cross the 8% profit target on this challenge account was the re-entry I had on Euro CHF. This is it. I only needed like a 1 to 2 RR on this trade in order to pass, and immediately after price took me out, I had this purple resistance level drawn here for a while. So I just waited for an M pattern. You can see this M pattern that formed. I waited for an M pattern to form. I entered again, and then I set my profit target towards like a 1 to 2 RR, because I was only required to like make like 1 to 2 RR in order for me to finally hit that 8% profit target. Yeah, and immediately my TP was smashed on this particular trade. I got a notification from funding from Hola Prime saying that I passed. One good thing I like about the Hola Prime platform is immediately you hit your 8% profit target, you don't have to close manually. You don't have to close manually. Like the system is just gonna close you immediately. It senses that you've hit the target, your profit target. The system is just gonna close you out, and then they will send you an email stating that you've passed the challenge, blah blah blah, everything you've passed, congratulations, and then you get your login details for the phase two. If you notice something in this my risks category, you would see that in some of these trades I was risking 0.7%, but during the re-entry I usually increase my risks to 1%. I know, I actually know what I'm doing, because immediately I get that re-entry, it gives me like more assurance, like I get more confident in the setup. So when I get more confident in that setup, after the price had initially taken me out for a stop loss, and I get a re-entry, it gives me additional confidence for me to kind of increase my risks in a way. So that was the reason why I increased my risks here during the re-entry. Instead of risking 0.7%, I increased my risks to 1%. Yeah. So these are all the trades I took last week, and then these are all the trades I took this week that helped me to pass my phase one Hola Prime challenge. As you can see, this is phase two. I started my phase two challenge already. I took my first trade on Euro CHF. This particular trade is still running. It's still running. It's still the same place we left. It's still this particular setup we already have here. It's around this level, still running, and I hopefully this first trade of mine on this phase two account is going to be a win, which is going to really boost my confidence, towards passing this phase two. Yeah, that's almost everything. Yeah, I think so. So as you guys know, I like to like document my balance towards the at the end of every trading week. On the Friday when market closes, I check my balance and then document it. As you can see, I've been doing that right from the very first Friday I started this challenge. You can see how my balance, my Hola Prime account balance, progressively changed from 97,000 to 100,000 to 103 to 101. You can see the fluctuation up to when I passed the challenge. I hit the profit target of $8,000, and you can see from May, starting with a drawdown of minus 0.25 minus 2.5%, and then at the end of June I have my phase one pass. and my average win rate is about 31%. Kind of low, on the low side. What is really helping me is my risk to reward, to be honest. Yeah, my win rate is still low. I'm still trying to improve my win rate. I want it to be as high as, at least I want it to be as high as like 40%, to be honest. Yeah, so this is everything I have to show you guys. Okay, one more thing. I need to show you guys my dashboard just in case. So this is my dashboard. Yeah, this is my, let me show you my account. Starting from my account is everything. Saying that I pass, I hit the profit target 100%. What else? What else do you want to see? Do you guys want to see? Okay. Yeah, equity hit. This is my trading curve, equity curve, everything, performances. Yeah, this is everything. Okay, let me show you guys the stats and history. Stats and history shows the setups I took, the symbols I took, average RR, average wins, my win rate. Here it says my win rate is about 32%, which is still, yeah, 31%, 32%, similar. Yeah, this is everything about my account, to be honest. Like, this is me being transparent, showing you guys everything about this challenge I passed, and I'm so happy about it. And then I think I have my certificate somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, this is my Hola Prime certificate. This is my certificate, looking nice, looking all nice, saying congratulations on successfully passing your phase one. I'm so happy. Yes, certificate is so beautiful. Yeah, so this is everything. This is everything I actually promised to document. This is everything I actually promised to show you guys about my trading. I'm so happy. So please, guys, support my channel. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, share. Support my journey. I believe we're all gonna be profitable traders. We're gonna make money from trading. We just have to keep at it. We just have to continue pushing. We just have to continue doing our best. For those that don't know, I told you from the start of documenting, from when I started documenting this journey of mine, that I've been trading for the past 4 years now. This month, June, made it exactly 4 years since I started trading. Started trading around June 2022, and I only started seeing some glimpse, of consistency this month. I would say last month. I would say after like 4 years of trying different strategies, after like 4 years of moving different time frames, starting from 15 minutes time frame, jumping to the 4 hour time frame, jumping to the daily time frame, jumping as high as the weekly time frame, and now coming back to the 4 hours time frame. It's definitely gonna get better, guys. Like, you might not be seeing any results for now, any tangible results. You might not feel as if you are making any money. The money is not gonna come yet, but I think, just like Mark Douglas said, that we should use our trading to acquire skills. We should use our trading to acquire skills. That the money is going to be the byproduct of the skills we acquire in trading. So yeah, that's just what we are supposed to be doing in the market for now. And then I promise you guys it's gonna get better. Like, I'm feeling it within me that I'm improving, to be honest. And I'm happy that I'm documenting my journey to you guys, and you people are seeing, and yeah, keeping myself accountable, and it's helping me, to be honest. Yeah, so like I said, please subscribe, like my video, share. Thank you for your support, thank you for watching, and then see you guys in the next one. Bye.